Hello, my little ponies. I'm Starlight, and today we will be having a very special video. It is about OC's histories. I am doing this partly because somehow, I was sent OC's histories. I believe the link is that I asked people to send in ideas for my fan chat. And somehow that led to, people sending, someone suggested that I do my OC's history, which is fine. And then one of my subscribers, Otto Gamer, who suggested it, emailed me his. And then another person by the name of Brony459 sent me his. And so I am going to retell the stories that they told me of their OC's background characters, and at the end I will tell you mine, although much of it is actually classified. Well, why don't we start with Brony? Why don't we start with Brony 459? Let's see. The OC's name is Lucky Charm, and he is a unicorn. He was originally from an Irish town called Brawlfest, a town where every pony always loves a fight. The town might seem dangerous, but is actually a very nice town. The fights were more on what ponies like to do to entertain themselves, including in Lucky. He left Brawlf because soon after his town was taken over by mafia of ponies, the Pony Mafia, that wanted to take over, and they finally did. Once he left, he moved to Ponyville. Met Pinkie Pie after Pinkie Pie's welcome party for him. He met the main six and became good friends with them. He has a 4-leaf clover as his cutie mark, as it represents his ability to give good luck to any pony that needs it. He gives out luck by using his magic he calls Luck Spell. He gives it to ponies that really need it, like a poor pony or a sick and dying one. He also has a dark side that controls his body called Black Cat. Pretty much the exact opposite of him. Always possible. One day his dark side had left his body and got his own. Then Lucky Charm defeated him and saved Ponyville from Black Cat's power of bad luck. Lucky Charm overall is a carefree pony that is always there to help other ponies the best way he can. So yeah, that is Lucky Charm, or Brony459. Next is actually a subscriber of mine who, Otaku Gamer Brony. This is the story of his OC, Silverbite. Silverbite is a Pegasus pony living in Grey Cloud, a dreadful place with non-stop rain. Silverbite has a secret power that is similar to Venom from Spider-Man. It's black liquid that increases his energy and strength, but he uses it to carry things. Wants to know something crazy. Silverbite was in season 1. Let me explain. One day, a war was going on in Grey Cloud, and Grey Cloud was losing, until Silverbite snapped and he secured power overtook him. He managed to defeat the enemies, however, he destroyed a lot of homes in the process. Prince Moonlight, the ruler of Grey Cloud, decided that Silverbite needed to pay for the damages. So Silverbite searched all around Equestria with his big dragon friend to look for gold and treasure. They ended up having enough to pay all the damages, but they needed a break. Silverbite and the dragon flew in any random cave they found on a mountain. Silverbite told the dragon that he could rest there while he looked for food. Turns out they were in Ponyville. Silverbite had enough to eat when suddenly Twilight Sparkle alarmed every pony about a dragon sleeping in a cave. Silverbite tried to get there before any pony else did, but the main six got there first on their way to the top. Silverbite had to stay behind them because he didn't want to be recognized as a trespasser in Ponyville. When they got up there and the dragon attacked all Fluttershy, Snap say, "You do not hurt my friends." Silverbite's mind was blown. Suddenly, Silverbite brothers found him, knocked him out, and dragged him all the way back to Grey Cloud. Where Silverbite woke up, he was back home. Silverbite said to himself, "I have to see her again." And so, yeah, there was Otaku Brony's OC story, and now I'm going to tell you mine. Well, I go by the name Starlight now. That wasn't always my name, but I went to the same school as Twilight did, Celestia's Royal Academy, and I was part of a class. There are different categories dedicated to students that are going to go into different things. I was part of the 4-star. Matter of fact, the only pony that was above us was Twilight. This class was very special. It was for those of us ponies that had special talents that were considered assets to the kingdom. Meaning that we were too dangerous to really let us, some of us were too dangerous to be walking around. And so we were often lent out to build funds, or we were sent to, help other nations as well as defending our own nation. Our main objective was to continue allowing this 1,000-year of peace, and to protect the royal sister. And now it's sisters. It's rather complicated. I had no clue. As you well know, one of my special talents is in fact shape-shifting. Matter of fact, my codename was Mystique, due to my similarities for the comic book character Mystique in the X-Ponies. I had no problem with it. I can't really tell you anything about my missions. They are classified. Matter of fact, I can't even remember some of them because they were so classified that once I completed the mission, magical insurgent by the name of Blackout, took the liberty of extracting the memories from me. I was put in Ponyville about a little more than a year ago. I was sent here to watch over Twilight and to take orders and occasionally give her challenges. This I can talk about as it's not necessarily a part of national security. For instance, I was designated to put this disgusting little vermin introduce it to Fluttershy. Of course, I didn't let her see me. I was disguised as a bunny, if I remember correctly, or a bird. I can't remember. The point is that I introduced this annoying creature that expanded. It was supposed to help. It was supposed to teach Twilight a lesson. That one got a little more out of control than I thought it would. But all in all, not in that bad. I am basically just keep an eye on Twilight, make sure she stayed on track after the last fiasco with Sunset Shimmer. I was designated to try to make sure that if Twilight didn't have a lesson for a while, that I would assign her another one. Because last thing Celestia wanted was for another one of her students to go astray because she wasn't getting enough. But for the most part, I just live in Ponyville now. I really don't have much of a task, seeing as, well, as Twilight is a princess now, although I've become very accustomed to living in Ponyville. It's a quaint little place, although it's always interesting. I do miss some of the people in Canterlot. I especially miss the times where I would take over for Princess Celestia just for a little bit so that then she could rest. You know, she has to control the sun and the moon constantly. She needs a break every now and again. Although those were only on days where, let's face it, I just needed to sit around and look pretty. And yeah, but always interesting. I was fascinated to find out about Princess Luna. I really was shocked. Didn't understand why I was sent here to watch after Twilight. Although I understand now that Twilight has always been a very important person. But yes, as for before the academy, I don't remember at all. The first thing I remember is being at the academy. I had the strange notion that Blackout visited me before I was sent to the academy. I don't know why. Maybe I had done something wrong. Maybe they just thought it would be better for me. But I have dutifully served Equestria ever since then. It's been a couple years now, and I'm happy with my life. I might not be the most powerful of the 5 stars. I am just a shapeshifter, an observer, someone that watch events unfold and tweaks them every now and again. But for the most part, I have taken up to doing the show due to the fact that I recently haven't had anything to do. Although I am still attending classes at the academy, where I learn very important things that are classified. Well, Starlight Pony signing out. I hope you enjoyed learning about me and these other OCs, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Starlight Pony signing out.